Yo, 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 what it do, everybody? What it do? It is your boy Six Deuce. We are in the house, you know what I'm saying? SR Broadcast, Super Righteous Broadcast. Today, we are here for another dope live interview. You guys know the deal. As usual, I started out with shouting out our partners and co-hosts. So big shout out to David Pistols, myself, Rome, Trips ODG, Flacco PTR, Dreamer BGS, Clumsy, Shout Winners Back on the Ground TV. Shout out to Cali Hood Media, Frank. Shout out to Pie Productions, Funavision, Fu Event, Sip with Us, etc. The list goes on. But and your boy Six Deuce right here. But what we're really here for today, let's not get off track here. We're here for the one and only Luv4Brady. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let him fully introduce himself. Go ahead and let the people know where you're hailing from, where you're coming from. I always like to give the people an idea where you come from and who y'all are. So go ahead, man. You got the floor. It is your day today. Make sure y'all go run it up. Follow him on Instagram. Listen to him on all platforms. Run it up.
Um, so my name's Brady. I've been making music since I was 11 years old. With my friends and stuff, chopping it up. Learning and practicing my music and stuff, and like getting better. Keep getting better every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm from Rhode Island, Newport, and I make beats. I engineer. I I am also an artist. I make a bunch of music. I do everything. I do all cover arts, everything. I'm all on that. Um and yeah, I'm 17. Uh I do a lot of stuff. A lot of different stuff, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's really it.
No, no, we no, no, I'm letting you finish. Don't worry, bro. By the way, too, I want to remind y'all. Don't feel at any point, bro, because this is how I run them. I know people see all these other live interviews and back to back questions, and now, bro, we keep it real, raw, authentic, like we're having a real conversation, like in real life. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel, just feel it
Facts.
natural, bro. It's all good. The people know what's up. The viewers that come up in here got like 11 people so far. I want to give a shout out to Jay Staten and to Pietra. You know what I mean? Tapping in, but now, yeah, man. So that's dope. You said you come from Rhode Island, Newport to be exact, man. So I'm not too familiar with the East Coast as far as living there, being there. But did you grow up there your whole life? Is that originally where you're
Um
from, or is like
so Rhode Island, I moved here when I was younger. Like I moved back and forth.
okay,
I used to come to Newport because it was like for the summer for the beach, and
okay,
eventually like my parents and stuff they split up, and then I ended up staying out here because my mom wanted to stay out here since we moved from Massachusetts. I'm from Massachusetts originally, so
okay,
I came with my mom out here, and then I kept going back and forth with my parents, staying with my dad and my mom back and forth and stuff, and then I eventually started staying out here mostly because I like it out here a lot. I got a lot of good people surrounded by me, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of good stuff out here. Um, Rhode Island is one of the smallest states. Well, is the smallest state in America. So,
well,
you know,
for real,
yeah, yeah,
nice. I didn't know that's a fun fact for your boy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
All right. Well, so how would you say that change was for you, man? Like, how was the adjustment, and how would you say it's growing up in the smallest state in the U.S.?
Um, it's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of people like that I know. I know everybody. I know a lot of people like even like from like different parts of like Rhode Island. I know every person pretty much, and like it's pretty cool. Like especially where I live. I live on like a little ass island, like tiniest island,
Okay.
and I got a couple like people that I be around. I got a little group going around with all my people and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then I got my mom with me and stuff. Um, the adjustments really though, like I didn't really change anything because it's pretty cool though. Because I know a lot of more people around the country. You know what I'm saying? I know like people in North Carolina. I know people in Florida. Like when I lived out there, with my dad and stuff, and in Virginia,
Yeah.
you know people out in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool. And Canada too. I lived out in Canada for like a couple years of my life. So you know, I know.
So how was that? How was living in Canada for a bit? Real quick before I do that though, shout out La Puffy tapping in. Big shout out to her, big support. Make sure I go run up her channel. She's very talented herself. She does many, many things all the way from editing, video creating to drawing, etc. The list goes on. But I want to say, okay, so because I'm trying to get a little more, how can I say, image on how Rhode Island is, and it's obviously literally basically an island. Um, how is that for you, bro? Do you ever get bored? Do you ever feel like like or do you appreciative to where you stay, or do you feel like compared to the places like I said I mentioned, so you've been to Canada, like how was that? Like compared to going to places like that, what would you say?
Honestly, I mean, Rhode Island, it does really get hella boring. Like, like if you don't have people to hang around with and you're just staying out here by yourself, really, it's really not that fun. But there is like things you can find to do to make fun out of stuff. But like once you already been to like all the places around here, because it's really easy to get everywhere. It's like 30-minute drive everywhere. So
Yeah.
like I mean, like once you do everything, it does get a little boring. So you got to keep yourself like on stuff. But like when I was in Canada, Canada was cool. I'm Native American, so my dad he lives out there right now. He lives on a reserve,
Okay.
and I go out there every now and then, and I go visit, and it's not honestly not bad. I like it. It's pretty nice. I got my family up there, my grandparents and all that, so I
Hmm.
go see them every now and then, and I went to school out there for a couple of months, and it's different. It's really different, honestly. There's a mix of French and native people. So the French
Okay.
people, they speak like fluent French. So like sometimes they be talking in French and you don't even know what they're saying. So
Going
it's
on,
pretty
hey.
cool.
It's like that right here at where I work at this job, bro. All the people, I thought I could be saying this wrong too, so y'all correct me. No disrespect to Europe. I'm not from Europe, so I don't know. But I thought they were saying like Haiti, like Haitians, like shout the
Yeah.
Haitians. But no, they meant like Hades, like Hades from the underworld, the god. I could be mistaken. Again, that's my interpretation of what they meant because I was like, Haley, like a girl. They're like, no. I'm like. I'm like, hey, like Haitian? They're like, no, but they speak nothing but French. Cause I asked them, like, hey, like, what language do they speak? Like, I'm not trying to be ignorant,
Hmm.
to what's going on. Like, I just genuinely am curious, not even on some like nosy shit. Just like, hey, we know what language they speak. Oh, they speak French with a mix of their native language. He's like, I'm not too sure what to call it, but he's like, yeah, that's what you're hearing. And I'm like, oh, damn, okay, so that no wonder. But I don't know if people know this, but Spain, is in Europe, and
Uh-huh.
Spain, Spanish, it's not too far fetched for a lot of people around there to know that it's in bits of Spanish and parts. Because I don't know if you know, the Spanish in Spain isn't the same in Mexico.
Hmm.
Um, it's actually a whole lot, not very much different, but there's a lot of similarities and a lot of differences. But why I'm bringing that up is because like I'm feeling you when you say like, "Oh shit, I'm not understanding," because I be at work and they be trying to talk to me, and I'm like, and it's crazy because they speak some Spanish, but that's the connection. Why? Because I'm over here like, wait, if they're from Europe, but then it made sense that it's not going to be too far fetched that that language is spoken around there, as well as French and the other, So I feel it, bro. I feel it. And you said you're native, so
Hmm.
I want to say shout out Fries and let me see. I got. Oh my gosh, y'all crazy. I go
Nah,
shout Tim Hennessy tapping in. I'm gonna delete those comments, but you know what I'm
yeah,
saying.
it's probably my friends. They be saying some dumbass shit. So
Nah, nah, it's all good though. Yeah,
nah,
I'm
nah.
gonna say right now, bro. Like we don't. Excuse me. I don't get all offended unless people are being serious. Then I'll like take them off the chat. But like I'm not. My feelings. Like I just won't read them out loud because I mean, no offense, that's what they want. They're
Nah,
hoping for like
nah,
some.
yeah, they want the attention. They want
Nah, nah,
attention.
you. No, no, you good, you good. I don't take no disrespect. Like when I tell you, bro, like I got such a dark humor that y'all be surprised. Yeah, y'all be
Nah,
surprised
yeah,
and shit. I don't have
nah,
that.
nah,
Like
yeah. I
sometimes
be
I
super
gotta be
calm,
like
bro. Like,
chillax, six deuce.
yeah, people be
Cause I
telling
be
me,
laughing at some shit, and people be like, "Nah, bro, like that's not funny." I'm like, "I don't know about you, but that shit's hilarious." I mean, well, not nothing crazy. I'm
yeah,
not
nah, for sure.
scandalous. Like my dark humor isn't scandalous humor. Like it's just, "Oh dang, bro, like you're a trip, funny," but like nothing to where it's like, "Hey, bro, like that's not funny. You're an asshole." Like, nah, nothing ignorant or arrogant. Like, nah, nothing like that. But so you said you were a native, bro. Like, do you want
Yeah.
to get some more tuned on uh the exact type of native you are. You know what I mean? Because
Um.
I don't know if you know your family history or you want to share
I,
it. You don't got to
I,
get too into depth.
yeah. I know. Like a couple of things. Like I'm First Nation, obviously, out there. I'm First Nation, and the 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 group or whatever you want to call it. It's called
Yeah.
Uppy Gang, and it's pretty nice. I live on a reserve out there called Eel River Bar, and
Okay.
I get a lot of benefits too. Really, a lot of benefits, and they really help you out there. Like even with school, I get free college, I get free housing, I get land. I get 7 acres of land when I turn 18. I get a lot of good stuff. They fund for like if I want to do like a trade or something, or like if I want to
Yeah.
go to like if I want to get into like say like if I wasn't like doing engineering or anything and I wanted to get into like music engineering, they would like pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty
No,
cool.
that's really dope, bro. That's really, really dope. I mean, I'm not sure what would come with the benefits, but I just recently had found out. So if people really go look at their history, we're all native in a way. But as far as the people that know, like, you obviously know your family gets the reparations, etc., the benefits that usually comes with that. Not everybody gets those benefits. Some people, it's crazy. It's different. I could be wrong saying this, on, don't quote me, but I do know it varies sometimes because, I've heard of certain natives say, hey, we don't have those benefits, or we do, or whatever. I don't know. It could be different, but I've heard a little bit of everything, right? But what I'm
Nah,
getting at is I recently had found out that my family are Yaqui, which
oh
are
shit,
native to Sonora, Mexico, and they're native to Durango, Mexico. So
shit.
pretty much, my family, how we found out is because when my cousins, whatever, whatever, right? Like we already knew because my great grandfather's father, if you go look, that food looks exactly like how a lot of natives back then, like, very, very, very dark and fucking, the facial features, the long nose, the this and that. Not
Hmm.
all natives are like that. We all have different features, but as far as you would tell, like, okay, he's native. You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah,
Uh, but we kind of knew, but again, you don't know how much exact, whatever. Kind of find out my cousins are more than enough to get paid for it. So that's kind of what was going on. That's how we found out. Cause like, oh man, like I did my research and come to find out, like we hail from like a chief. I know a lot of people, and their mom, everybody, and their daddy says that, but that's legitimately like what it came back as. Like they had to do research. They didn't just guess, or somebody told them. Like they're like, no, like I don't know if you know this, but you hail from this, this and that, da 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 da. They did their big research, got tested, etc. So
nah, yeah,
kind of like what I'm getting at. So it's a trip. Like I don't know how much I qualify or how much Yaki I am, but my grandfather is my great grandfather. So I mean, I don't want to be the offense them dudes. Like I'm not talking crap, but like you do have to be a certain percentage to earn any benefits, and
nah, yeah,
I don't want to be that full 1% talking about, oh, you know what I mean? Like, nah, bro. So
nah,
I
yeah,
just know my family is are natively from there, and how I know this is true. So I paid $100 on Ancestry.com. Like, man, let me see this shit's for real, bro. And I tell you how it added up, and they're not lying, because I got pictures, high school pictures, mind you, elementary pictures, mind you, of my grandmother, my dad's mother. And she was like, how the hell did you get these fucking
nah,
pictures,
that's
right? Like, what the
crazy.
hell?
Nah,
Like,
yeah,
bro. So it was real. It was real. Like, I'm like, Nana, is this you at like 15? She's like, yeah, that's me at 15. How'd you get that? So trip out, right? And I go even further. And all you see from my descendants, Sonora, Darango, Darango, Sonora, Sonora, Darango. So it's kind of like saying, bro, yeah. And if you go look up Yaqui, Yaqui are native to Sonora and Darango, Mexico. So it's like
Sure.
either I'm tripping or it's adding up. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I'm getting at. So it's just cool to know that type of history. That's why I asked and compared that. So how did you guys know the shit up off the bat? Your parents have always been on a reservation, or like how did that work out? Like who
So
who is native from your father, your mother, to how this is?
so my dad, he's my grandparents actually, like we're all from Mass, but my grandma met my grandfather in Canada and on the reserve and stuff. Like she went out there for a trip, I guess, apparently, and they met each other, and they moved back to Massachusetts, where I'm from, and yeah, and then my parents, they both met in high school, I guess, and my dad, he had a $1 million business, and uh he he lost it all to like the bank, I guess, or something like that. That's what I heard. I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't know what it was, but he lost his business, and then we moved out here, and then um after that my dad, he went out of state for like a couple of months, and then um him and my mom, like growing up, they would always argue, and like they were arguing and stuff, and um I guess they split up or whatever, and then I stayed out here for a couple of months, and then I went to North Carolina with my dad for like 5 years, and then I came back here for a little bit, and then that's when I was in Motel 6, which is like a motel around here, and they had this whole homeless program going on because my
Okay.
mom, she got evicted from this apartment complex out in
Yeah.
out downtown in Newport, and um we were staying there. I got a dog from my old manager, and I I took him in with me too when I was like homeless, kind of. I was kind of homeless, if you want to say that. I mean,
And I do your thing, bro. Say, hey, just you say your truth, bro. And
you
can't
know,
nobody take that away from you. Everybody's struggles is different to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So like I tell everybody, bro, just because your struggle may not have been as bad as another person's struggle doesn't make your struggle a struggle to you. You know what I'm saying?
nah, facts.
That's what people need to understand is that like they say, there's different speeds and different things in life. So somebody's going through something, bro. It's okay for you to be like, nah, I didn't go through that. And if that was the time you felt you were homeless, you felt that's what was going on, then hey, bro, that's what was going on. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. It is what it is, and it made you. It made you. You know, I can tell that the how can I put this too? I guess I could relate not with the $1 billion company. You know what I'm saying? I can't relate with that yet. You know what
Nah,
I mean? But respect your pops, whether he, because most
I
people
was
can't even get it. Huh?
around that time. I was only like 3 years old, so I didn't even get to experience none of the good shit. So,
Well, yeah. So
you know what I
now
mean?
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Whether he lost it or had it, there's most fools that never even had it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
salute to him for still doing something,
Nah,
whatever. Things work out, bro. How they work out, bro. Like it. I hate to say it, bro, but sometimes things that look like that's why they say blessing in disguise. There's things that look like, oh, it went all bad. You'll be surprised what God's doing. Like, nah, you think it is, but I'm saving you from something else. And it sucks because sometimes God will take away something where you're like, oh, you're punishing me. You know what I mean? And it is not, bro. Like I've learned that. So that's why I gotta say that. Like, don't even trip, bro. Like that's respect, you know. So one thing I want to ask next. So like because I was the same way, like I said, I can't relate to $1 million company, but at least not yet, very soon. But
yeah.
as far as like growing up, bro, my grandparents, like I admit, bro, like they had their shit together, you know. Like my grandpa had sacrificed, obviously. My grandma and them didn't just get it off of just nothing, you know. So it's kind of like I admit I did not all the way, but like I did, you know, like most people be like, "Oh, I had a horrible childhood," and then my life's getting better now. But I'm saying at a point, this is how at least it felt. was I know most people be like, oh, but then my life gets better. Now it kind of was. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have the worst, super, super, super beginning years of my life growing up until like I'd say end of elementary school for me. Like I'd say fifth grade is when I could say my life. But again, it ain't about me. Got to that point where I was like, damn, bro, grandparents are dying, their house is foreclosed, they're taking everything, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Their kids are doing them dirty. I'm going back and forth to foster care placement, all that stuff, right? So, how did it affect your family? Even if you feel you weren't old enough to experience that fully, how do you feel that affected your family? If you could talk about it, you don't have to, but you'd be like, hey, dude, so that's just a subject I don't want to talk
Um,
about. You know?
it did affect my family a lot. Like I don't really see like my dad's side of the family as much anymore. You know what I'm saying? I only see them like if I go up and visit, or if my dad comes out here because he has a business right now. He's working on a business. It's a oyster farm business. So he grows
Yeah.
oysters and he sells them and he builds oyster cages and stuff. And the um the effects of like both of my parents being split up and stuff, it
Yeah.
sucks because I'm not really connected to like any of my family anymore like that. I mean, I'll talk
Okay.
to them on the phone and stuff. I don't really talk to my mom's side of the family like that because I don't know, they all doing their own things like after my grandparents passed and stuff. So they've been all doing their own things. We haven't been as connected as a family. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. It's like I don't spend as much time with my family as they do. Like my older siblings, I don't see my sister like that. Only like on like Christmas or like on my birthday or something like that. I don't see my brother either. My brother, he lives in Canada with my dad. He's older. My siblings are both in their 30s. You know what I'm saying? So they're older. I'm the youngest. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
they're
Okay.
all, they're all
So it's
they're all doing their
how,
own thing pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
so how many siblings are y'all? Because for me, I'm one of eight.
I got an older brother and an older sister, and that's it.
Okay. So
And
there's three of y'all. So you're the youngest then. You're the youngest and
yeah,
um. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get more of an image of who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're understanding in live because you know what I'm saying. Next, we're gonna have some music questions and all that. But the reason why I do this and I tell people all the time is because that's what we're here for, bro. I genuinely want to get good stuff for people to review. I don't do it to make content to make fun of y'all or clip y'all or
nah,
ask
yeah,
crazy out
nah,
the
yeah.
way questions, you know, like these other platforms, you know, and the reason why we do it, bro, because it's amazing to know a little more than just, oh man, like probably some believe it or not. I hope to where even some of y'all personal friends, this goes for anybody that does a live interview with us, be like, damn, bro, I didn't know that about him, or oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Or it
yeah.
don't gotta be anything crazy. It could just be like something as simple as, damn, bro, I didn't know he was into that, or did this, or went through that, you know. So y'all don't have to share scar life changing experiences every time. If y'all do, hey, more to you, more power to you. We make this safe and respectable platform for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? To make sure there ain't no BS or no weird shit going on. But my whole point is that it's a plus whenever y'all even share a little bit more than just the music, because then people could be like, okay, like I didn't know that Brady had it like this, or his situation was like that, or it gives me much more of an understanding of why he makes this type of music, and now I feel the pain more and understand more when I hear his music, what he raps about. You feel me?
Um, I like staying with my mom when we was homeless and stuff. I seen a lot of different things, like a lot of crackheads, all that crazy stuff. Because the homeless program, there was just a bunch of homeless people,
Oh yeah,
like
in one
a bunch
spot.
of
I've been there.
crackheads
I've
in
been in
one
spots like that.
one
Huh?
one big whole hotel, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of fights, guns, all that stuff, drugs everywhere. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it it's life, and gotta keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Lucky, I'm fortunate enough to have the place I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I got an apartment, you know what I'm saying, nice apartment with my mom, and got my whole studio, the whole studio set up that I wanted. Like before, I was like when I was in the hotel and stuff, I was rapping on my phone using BandLab, and now I'm, I'm doing big things. You know what I'm saying? Trying to actually get my music somewhere and push it. You know what I'm saying? Change my sound up. I changed my sound up. I did a lot of things to get where I'm at, and lucky enough, I was on Discord and stuff, and I met Cinchi and Villain and all of them, and
Shout Senchi and Villain, by the way.
yeah,
Big shout out to them. I wanna say that shout out to them, bro.
I met them through their Discord server, and they taught me a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Taught me more about music and helped me change my style up a little bit, and you know, and just a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot for the music stuff. Learning, still learning every day. I take it day by day, learn new different things with the music. So
No, 100, and that's as a look. When you're an artist, bro, we gotta take it day by day. You feel
hmm
me? We gotta take it day by day. So that's all I'm gonna say, bro. Is that 100% of the time, I'm. It actually helps when you got a good team. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say me, but I don't want it to lead off into that. Let's just say that that's why it's dope that I found you through Valen and Sinchi and the people that I was able to look out for, show love to, etc., stuff like that. And I'm pretty much trying to network and better myself. And when you have other people like that around you, it makes the ride a lot smoother. What I'm pretty much trying to say, because you guys could bounce off from each other. Two heads are better than one, etc. And I feel like if you're able to gain from them and improve from them, keep those people around you. Shout out to them.
no
Uh,
thanks.
because people understand that we put our heads together for music, for a song, for a track. Because I'm trying to say, I don't want. I keep pausing because I don't want to say the wrong thing. People are like, "What the fuck wrong with this dude?" But I
Nah,
don't want to
yeah,
say. I don't want to say too much. I'm trying to shorten it up. That's why I'm pausing. I'm really, 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 really trying to just shorten it up and just say that it's very amazing when you can have people like Sinchi and Villain, because I do. I'm my whole team. I have people I meet along the way. Shout Pod Productions. Him and his team are one of them for a big example. That's why I'm saying this. And it's like you can do a whole lot, bro. You can do a whole lot,
yeah,
and
bro.
don't trip. Just keep pushing each other up. You're gonna
Uh,
progress every day. You Sinchi and Villain might do something different one day, and you might do something different one day that surprises each other. Like, oh shit, they didn't know you could do that. But it's like that. But it's clap all the same. I was taught keep clapping until it's your turn. Keep
nah,
showing love until it's your turn.
nah,
Uh,
for real.
don't hate on another man. Instead, have people try like, hey, bro, this is how you can get better, or here's this track, or
Yeah,
etc.
bro.
Because we don't need yes men. That's
Yeah,
why I'm repeating it. We don't need yes men. It's okay to have fools around you to be like, hey, bro, like this is where you can improve. You know what I mean? Let's get that straight. And we got to take that credibility. And now we got to understand the difference between real life hatred and jealousy. And hey, he's really just helping you, bro. He's trying to give you some tips. And whether it works for you, one size ain't fit all. Maybe you can gain something from that advice.
nah, facts. And like, I met a lot of people through like just music too. You know what I'm saying? I met a lot of people through music, through just the island myself. Like just being around the island, like out here, just met. I met a lot of people. Met like my friends, my best friends, like one of my like my favorite peoples, you know what I'm saying, to be around. I met I met a lot of artists. There's a lot of art. You'd be surprised how small this island is, and there's a lot of artists, bro. There's so many different artists that that make music, so many different styles of music and all of that, and it's pretty cool. Some of the people they they are different. They do act different towards me, because I do something different. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they gain a jealousy and start talking shit. So, but other than that, it's lit out here. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's my life. I got a lot of people that help me out, give me ideas for my music and stuff, and I talk to a lot of different engineers, a lot of different producers on the daily. You know what I'm saying? So I know at least like 30 people on the island, this small ass island, that make hella different music, you know what I'm saying? Produce,
Yeah.
engineer, all that stuff. So it's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. So my question is there anybody you want to shout out or show love to that you got on your mind as far as to help you along your music career? Anybody, your team? You got songs you want to shout out real quick that you just released? Where can we find your music most importantly? Let's go down the line and just all that, man. Give the people what they want to hear. You know what it is. They want to know the ins, the outs, the let's be real, bro. Let's talk about that catalog of yours. You know what I mean? Let's show the people what they're here for, man. That music.
No.
So let's talk about like what's some stuff that you want to share with us, and where can we find it? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, I had some trouble, and it's no disrespect. It's just because of the unique name of finding exactly you, and I wasn't sure if it was you
Yeah.
or somebody
So
else. So I
so so basically, like, I don't really post on all platforms like that. It depends, like, if the song's doing good, but most of my stuff you can find me on SoundCloud. I love for Brady, obviously. I'm the only one that pops up. If you look me up on Google, you can find my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um uh Shout out all my people, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my brother Chris, shout out my brother Sully, shout out Gage, shout out all my people. Long live my brother Van, he was doing the music shit with me too. And long long live my brother Vance, Um and all my people, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of them, you know. But other than that, shit.
No, no,
But
you good. You good. I just want to say Nyack. So y'all people heard it. Go find them on SoundCloud, YouTube, and mind you, I searched you up on Instagram, and I think that was as far because I was trying to
find a
listen to your
song.
music, and I found you through the link you sent me. You sent me some links. That's kind of what I'm saying. That's how I ended up finding you. Because remember, I was like, hey, send something over so I could like get an idea or whatnot. So like that's how I found you is what I'm getting at. Like, 'cause I'm trying to recall because people gotta understand that's why Six do pauses a lot. There's so many interviews, there's so many things going on, so much artists to show love to, bro. I just want to make sure I get it right. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, also. My next question is so like what are some of your favorite tracks that you want to share with the people? You know what I'm saying? What are some of your favorite
Um,
of yourself?
so I think like my first ever like favorite song that I ever made was like 3 years ago when I was in middle school. Just uh, I made this song called No More. It was pretty fire. It was one of my favorite songs that I made when I was younger, on a phone, bro, and it sounded crazy just off a phone and
Okay.
Apple headphones. You know what I'm saying? And then currently, like, one of my favorite songs is uh has to be the Fashion. I just dropped. I made a music video to it and stuff. I dropped it on my birthday. And uh another good song that I like is uh I have to think about it. Oh shit.
Take your time. We in no rush, bro. Trust me, we in no rush. I don't got work till
I got,
midnight. You got all the time in the world right now, bro.
I got like 900 songs unreleased, bro. I got a lot of, and like probably like 300 release. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of music that I have. So I have to come back to that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be dropping another EP soon. Soon I'm gonna be dropping something for the people. Make some hard shit on there. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
Yeah, so I want to say big shout out JV El Centenario tapping in. But not so. What's this EP? You said it's an EP. Do you got ideas? Of a little vision you could give us for that? Like, what are the plans that you have? Somewhat like, give us a glimpse of what's to come for that project.
Um, honestly, I'm probably gonna see someone in the comment talking shit. They always do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy
Nah,
shit.
but
It's
nah,
probably one of
nah,
my boys talking some crazy shit. You know, but
nah. Don't worry. Tell him I said no offense. He good. He good.
yeah,
I
he's
had
just saying that was some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie. He got to go for that one. Yeah,
yeah, that one.
nah, yeah. He's doing way too much. I ain't gonna lie. It was way too much for real. But
But I'm not angry though. We gonna get to the music. So now go ahead, Bosh. You were saying?
but right now I'm trying to drop some like one of my best albums, one of my best EPs. I mean, sorry. Um, bro, you see that? That's crazy. That's some crazy shit. They're saying some crazy
Right,
shit. Yeah, that is some crazy.
man.
Yeah,
Diddy got your off one, bro. Y'all,
yeah,
hey,
yeah. My friends
yeah.
been some crazy. These are like my online friends too. All my like online friends I play the games with, so they be crashing out on some crazy shit.
Toilet energy. That's that brain rot energy.
Yeah, bro, they be on some brain rot shit. But for this EP, I want to drop like all my good songs that nobody's ever heard. You know what I'm saying? Some shit you never heard of by me. You know what I'm saying? Like the best sound that I have that I've made so far, and I'm trying to push that shit. I'm gonna do a lot of videos, do a lot of music videos, all that stuff. I'm gonna learn how to edit and stuff too. I want to edit some shit. You know what I'm saying? I just gonna find the stuff for it. You know, the sauce. I got people with the sauce that could probably give it to me and shit. But like um for like cover art wise, I wanna do some crazy shit, something no one's ever seen from me. You know what I'm saying? I wanna do some hella different shit that no one's ever heard. A whole different sound compared to all my other music. You know what I'm saying? Because I did improve a lot. I changed my sound and shit a lot. So it's gonna be a really good EP. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Give me 1 second, boss. My bad. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, you're chilling. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, my bad, my bad. Again, shout out to JV El Centenario. Shout out to Jay Staten, tapping in, showing much love, and they said shout out to you. But I was gonna say, so my bad. Shout out to my boy Kelly Hood Media Frank. He was currently calling me, but I just went ahead and was making sure I let him know that I just wasn't ignoring him. That I was currently live. You know what I'm saying, with the one and only Luv4Brady. You know what I'm saying. So I was just I had to make it sure, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Big shout out to him, bro. Like I said, Cali Hood Media, bro, is the big reason why SR Broadcast even exists, bro. And I'll straight up say it. I have no shame and I don't even feel bad because there's nothing to feel bad, excuse me, about being inspired and homie showing the young generation. Because mind you, I know people probably think and people forget your life barely begins at 30. And me personally, I feel like you don't start getting old until you start hitting like your 70s. Then you could be like, all right, my boy, I'm old. You know what I mean? For
Nah,
sure. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
That's when you're like, all right, man. But point is, I'm only 24. So I'm pretty much saying that like I'm still considered the younger-ish generation. I'm like right in the middle, old enough to be a little older, but still younger to where you get what I'm saying. So Frank has showed a lot of love like that and influence and taking upon himself to show the ins and out and not gatekeep and actually help somebody like myself do it correctly, And that's where it makes a big difference in any industry and anything, bro. When you have people to mentor and guide you and they real life got good intentions and they just trying to see you up, vice versa. Because I believe we should all do that, bro. No matter regardless of the age, bro. If this is the next wave or next generation, or that's what's going on. It doesn't make you less popping or what you got going on less popping. It's just sometimes, bro, we gotta show that love, bro. We got to. You know, I feel like
No,
there's too many
facts.
people out here that be like, nah, it has to be me. There's only me, and it's like, nah, bro, it takes a village. It takes a village. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah.
But so this project, were some of the vibes on the songs that you said, like, I know you say you want like, oh, some of my best stuff that I've had, but we all know it's gonna be fire anyway. But like, let's give the people a little more into depth how the vibes you're trying to put on that. Is it gonna be a variety of vibes, or are you coming
Yeah,
on
it's
some
gonna be
deep shit, or
it's gonna be a variety of different shit, like different sounds, you know what I'm saying? Like some like you're gonna hear some like singing shit, some rapping shit, some like Philly drill shit, you know what I'm saying? Some some shit, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna put out a lot of different like genres on this album, on this EP. You know what I'm saying? Couple different genres that a lot of people aren't gonna hear. You know what I'm saying?
no,
So
yeah,
like,
no, for
different genres that people haven't heard from me before. That you know that they're gonna hear. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna fuck with. You know?
so they're gonna be surprised. Like you feel like what you're dropping, people are gonna be like, damn, this one came out of left field. Like I had no idea he even had this under his belt. So like you're gonna pull out an arsenal people haven't seen before coming from you.
Yeah, facts. Like I'm really versatile. You know what I'm saying? So I can do anything from like old school rap to fucking New York drill, bro. Like any all that stuff. I can do country music too, bro. I'm hella versatile with it. So like anything like that is just I don't know. I'm gonna do something though. I got a lot of songs in the box. You know what I'm saying? Like in the
No,
vault. I got a lot of songs in the vault that are hella different and people never heard. So a lot of different sounds. So
no, yeah. So the reason why I asked that is because you said this is gonna be one of your projects that you're putting out there for one of the first times. I don't know if I heard that correctly. Not as far as like your literal projects. You have many, but you said as far as like EPs, right? Did I hear that correctly, or you've made projects before?
I've made projects. I have a lot of EPs that I've done. Probably have
Okay.
8 right now, 8 altogether that I posted, but they're not as good as this. Like this is like something I feel like that's gonna really like blow me up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay, so this is the one you're confident in. This is like, it's not that
yeah,
you aren't confident in the rest. It's not that you
nah,
haven't done other
nah.
projects.
It's just
It's just this is the one that you're
I
like you
didn't
feel like you don't come hard.
yeah I didn't have the the money for it or all that shit just to put into my music, but now I have that, so I'm gonna invest. You know what I'm saying? Promote this EP, do all of that just to get up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a lot of stuff. I'm building a production team right now, so you know it's pretty
No,
good.
not 100, 100. Because the reason why I say all this and ask all this, you know what I'm saying? Because so when the people hear this, they know exactly how you coming. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard it here first that with this next project, y'all gonna need to tap in for real. You guys are gonna want to hear this because he's just exhibited that he has a lot planned for y'all. You know what I'm saying? He has a variety planned for y'all. So with this next project, make sure y'all go share. Make sure y'all go stream. Make sure you guys save the date. Do you have ideas of a date for us? You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta get it specific. You want to give them like, hey, maybe this month. I'm not too sure.
Uh,
Or is
soon,
it a surprise?
soon. It. Nobody's gonna nobody's gonna realize it till it drops. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just one day I'm gonna just post it on my all my platforms, and then I'm gonna just post it on my TikTok, my YouTube, and just promote it. Just run promotion ads and all of that, and just
Mhm.
get that shit going. And people are gonna like tap in with that because it's my sound. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people fuck with the sound I'm doing right now, so it's gonna get booming. Like right now, if like think about it, like there's like how many people in the world? Like billions of people, you know what I'm saying? And a certain amount of people will most definitely fuck with my shit, you know what I mean? There's definitely a group
Oh
that'll
yeah,
fuck
there's
with
always a crowd for everybody. People don't realize that there's a
me. You know what I'm saying?
crowd for everybody.
It takes one view of somebody to watch my shit to just fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is nowadays. Like like um like especially on TikTok, like I see a lot of people blow up just off of like a video, bro, with their song in it. So, you know what I'm saying? People are just gonna, fuck with my shit and hop on a wave, you know what I mean? So, trying to make a name for myself.
No, yeah. So like, what are your plans to do next? Like, what do you have planned next for yourself other than this EP you have dropped in? Like, what are some things you want to take? And then even got to even be with music. Do you want to do something different in your life coming up? You know, because
Um,
I don't, I'm not hitting people with this new year, new me type, nah, but like legitimately, you know, we could really like coming into a newer year. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are some things you got in the plans for yourself other than just your projects?
Honestly, I'm gonna try and upgrade my setup and stuff, get better shit, get into it, you know what I'm saying? Get better speakers, all that stuff. Right now, I got a job. I'm working right now, and I'm saving as much money as I can to put into promotion and just music. And I'm gonna put like a certain amount of money into a vehicle so I can start flipping like vehicles and stuff, like cars and
Mm.
trucks and mopeds and dirt bikes and stuff. So I'm gonna start doing that too, so I can have more money as well to save up to also invest like into my music. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, facts, bro. And hey, get it any way possible. I mean, hey, look at your boy Stick Deuce right here, bro. I clean chicken guts off machines and then holler is a job. Job is a job. You know
Nah,
what I mean? And like that's just temporary, you know. And it don't matter what I do or whatever point is, it works for my schedule. It works for my kid. And that's really why I do it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get it however you got to get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta not be ashamed and not feel bad about getting it, homie. You don't gotta always try to get it. You don't always gotta do some magic. And I ain't hating it. However, homies get it and change their life around, because not everybody is doing certain alleged things because they're bad people. But I'm just getting that for me. Hey man, I'd rather go to work every week as much as it sucks. 'Cause don't get me wrong, bro. This is how I gotta be every day. I literally gotta fight every day, but that's how things are easy uh don't aren't gonna last long. And I feel like when I'm at work, bro, I'm always like, fuck, man, I don't want to be in this place. Just want to get it
yeah.
over with already or blow or whatever, right? Then I get home and I'm like, nah, bro, you gotta go to work the next day. You gotta do it because you need this, and that's kind of I feel that, bro, because that's
Nah,
kind of what I'm
facts.
doing. Getting better setup, all that, more shit up in this room, shit
Yeah.
like that, you know. So I feel you, bro. That's actually a good goal. That's a good goal, dog, because that's tools that help us save money. Because man, everybody out there, I'm telling y'all, don't spend these hundreds and hundreds and hundreds at the studio unless you're going for the aesthetic of it and you like just certain setups and that's what you fuck with. For me personally, bro, learn to just like the gym, bro. It's better to have a at home gym. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
if you
facts.
can
I,
invest.
I've only spent like I've only been to the studio like 4 or 5 times in my whole entire like music career, pretty much. So I've never really like fucked with the studio like that. You know what I'm saying? I've always like doing my own shit. You know what I mean? Like that's why I learned. I learned and studied how to engineer and use the program I use. I use FL Studio, so I learned how to use all of that shit. Learned how to set up mics, all that stuff, make my sound. So, you know what I mean. It's better to invest the money instead of spending it on studio time. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts.
Because
I
then,
just need
cause then,
personally.
cause then too. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but like, cause
Hey,
then
no,
too.
no, 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 bro. Go ahead. You ain't cutting me off. You got
Instead,
shit to say. Go ahead, bro. Don't even
instead
feel bad, bro. Do your thing.
instead of paying for an hour, 2 hours, or whatever, you have as much time as you want in the studio. You know what I'm saying? In your own studio. You know what I mean? It's
Yep. Ain't no
smarter that
time
way.
limit.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. But
Because we all know how that feels as artists running up. At least if you cherish your money and you don't go in there to play, all artists know what it's like to be like. Some fools can only afford 30 minutes. Some fools can only afford an hour, whatever. It don't make it less or more. But my whole point is, some fools know what that feels like, all the way from having even 3, 4 hours. Because see me, bro, I'm the type of artist, and I was taught. Just because you got 4 hours, don't treat it like you got 4 hours. You know what I mean? That don't mean nothing, homie. And I'm saying, soon as you step up in there, bro, it's like this. At minimum, with the people I work with, when it comes like, hey, let's hit a stew, we at most, because we always tend to get shit done unless we're like, hey, whatever. But now we always usually leave the last 30 minutes to just go over shit. And okay, this is how that kind of sounding, Shout my boy, who the is Mike. He literally, I can say, been putting it down. You know what I'm saying? He been putting it down. But like, when I go to the studio, like, bro, I could say maybe even out of those 30, another 10 to 20 is maybe restroom breaks. Like, I even salute to this man, to who is Mike, talented engineer and producer as well. I had my manager be like, hey, bro, I seen this fool get up like only like one time. Cause we got
yeah,
like a 12-hour lockout. Like, cause they have that at the studio I go to. So we were there for 12 hours and I did my whole mixtape just bam, 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 bam. He's like, bro, and within the 12 hours, that fool got up one time. I'm like, bro, because he's serious about this shit. Like, he don't, and what I respect about him too, like, he'll talk, he'll do his shit because it's a 420 legally friendly studio.
yeah,
Well,
fact.
they could do that. Because not like we smoking crack, you know what I'm saying? Shit. But point is, we got that THC only. And we'll be up in there, but he'll limit like, hey, nah, bro, like not right now. Or I don't even try to pressure him. Like most of the time, bro, like I'll smoke, but even I've gotten to the habit recently. Thank God, I'm like 3 months sober off of drinking. I was never a heavy drinker like that anyway. But even then, like I'd wait to the end. I started getting that habit too. Like might have drank one beer the whole session to keep him up, but like sometimes not even that. So what I'm getting at, bro, is when you locked in, you locked in. So
Nah, facts.
treat if you're going to the studio, just don't play games.
Yeah,
But
that's
treat that the same way was my message that I don't want people like, what's he talking about? Is it is smarter though to be able to have your at home gym so that when you perform, when you do your shit, you don't have a time limit. You could do it. You don't gotta feel like that. But I would still treat that urgency. I promise you, if you treat that urgency like you're paying for it, you'll go very, very, very far.
that's
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? So
What up, Sully? What up, Sully? That's my guy. That's my brother for real. He was there for me when a lot of people weren't. You know what I'm saying? But people want me to play some music.
I was gonna say until we fully get monetized in order to maximize our chances, we cannot play no music. But I know it's ironic, like what else makes sense? But we can play instrumentals, and people have the option of freestyle. People have the option to like, let's say you have a song written down and you want to give us a sample. I know it sounds weird, but YouTube classifies that as a literal live performance versus a song. Not saying you or just maybe it's set up like that on your distribution. They could hit me with copyright and then boom, now we can't get monetized because you know what
Uh,
I'm saying.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
And
so like
if anything, too, bro, like all the beats and stuff, I got beats too. I can play that I made. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even posted them either. So you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I was gonna say if you want, bro, you could play some beats. That ain't gonna harm the chat. That ain't gonna harm it because we're not monetized yet. I don't know if you all know how that works, but we're trying to have it to where it ain't even about the money. But I want to be able to the channel to fund itself. I don't care for the money. Just know, and I ain't bringing this up to throw nobody's faces, man. Ain't nothing free in life. But the stream yard ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm getting
Mm-hmm.
at is that like I don't care for the money, but it's like nonprofit organizations,
It's
right?
like
They
it's basically what, like you're putting money in to better the content, not
in the channel, yeah,
yeah.
So like we operate kinda in a way like a nonprofit, even though we do it. We're trying to get monetized, we're not trying. We're going to get monetized. We just got to put them hours in. We're very close. You know what I mean? In a couple months, we'll get there. But and y'all help it by watching, man. We need people to watch it. Watch these interviews, run it up. It ain't just for me, and it's just for the artist on here because this is how algorithm works. y'all start watching, y'all start liking, boom, y'all start kicking off the people in the algorithm. Now there you go. Now your people, now your peeps, they're jumping, they're up in that algorithm because that's how we get there, bro. It costs 0.99 to show some love, to share, to like, follow, subscribe, to be like, hey, this is my boy's music. And I hate to say it, bro. Sometimes strangers been going harder than people you know growing up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the people right next to you. You know what I'm saying? They never knew they was next to a giant the whole time. They had to step
Nah,
back and we're like, damn, bro, oh, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know. And doesn't mean we're over our people. We think we're better than our people. What I'm getting at is we're all giants. We're all respectable. But like that's the whole point, though, is people will be quick to be like, oh, their favorite rapper. They'll run up and make their shows. They'll cancel work. They'll just, but then you ask your boy, and it's, oh man, I can't, bro. Or it's you know what I'm saying. But then you got the real ones that do. You got the ones that still solid. You got the ones that show up and salute to the ones that do that. But my whole point is, bro, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, bro. You can't let it deter you just because you don't got support from here, from there. Just keep going, bro. Because the whole point of that matter is that the real ones will support. The people that are really with you, they will do it. So that's kind of why I'm aiming to get monetized and being
nah,
able to
facts.
do it. So that's why I'm doing all that. Not just because I want to get paid or I want to make a dollar or whoopty woo. Nah, bro, we share because it's a plus. I'm able to invest this to do this because to get on here, like, yeah, I could do it on free YouTube all day. I'm not sure if they charge or what they do if they end up doing it. But this, I have more control. I feel like I'm able to do a lot more with how we conduct the interviews through the website we use to be able to give you guys a better, fuller experience. Like, see, right now, holidays are slim and it's a weekly payment. I don't want to get too an explanation about something totally off subject, but I'm able to, like, right now I didn't pay it this week, but I'm in a couple of days. I can bring up pictures while we're talking. I can bring up videos while we're talking. I can put music in the background while we're talking. I can, you know what I'm saying? All sorts of different things and aspects. I can have a banner on the top and customize it. There's just so many layouts and things that we can do that, like, that's why. Oh, let me see. But yeah, other than that, my boy, do you have anything on your mind that you want to share, that you want to tap in with the people before we head
Um,
out? Do you feel like you got anything you want to shout out, do? Because remember, we always
I
gonna have a
can.
part two. You know,
Yeah.
thing.
Nah, yeah. I can pull up some beats real quick. Just make a list of beats real quick that I can play on my program real quick.
Nah, do your thing. If
I
anything,
got you.
now you Gucci. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna try to get me switched over on this camera right here on my laptop. You good? I'm not in a rush. I just want to see what you want to do next. If you want to shout people out before we got to the instrumental parts and all that. You feel me?
Yeah, facts. I'm gonna pull up these these beats right now, and then I'm gonna screen share them for you. Um, Let me see. Uh, I gotta go through my list. I got a lot of beats. uh, let me,
Dude, you can even bump them out if you want, you know, because if however you want to do it, it'll let you.
yeah. There's a present thing, right? I can just click that, and it'll bring up my screen. Correct?
I believe so. If it lets you, hopefully I paid for it this month, and freaking, I don't know if I did, but if it doesn't let you, I apologize. But one thing I want to mention
Nah.
too, y'all most definitely expect there will be a Luv4Brady coming up part two. I always welcome back people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come back with the updates. Y'all see what's up. It ain't no thing, cause that's how we run it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Something might change a month from now. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Next
Mm-hmm.
time you see this young man, he might be the next Jeff Bezos. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? We might come back with the next interview like, man, so how's it feel? You know what I'm saying? Following your pop's footsteps, $1 million company. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
facts. Nah, yeah,
That's
that's a
right.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So now go ahead, do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
All right. I got like 5 beats I can play right now. Um, Let me pull it up. Let me see if this works. Share screen. Share screen. All right. Window FL Studio. All right. Should work. Is it working? See everything? Oh, you gotta bring it up. You guys don't see it. Yeah. All right. Now you can. All right. Word. All right. I'm gonna play some. That's one of them. That's one of the ones I made. I made this one the other day. You know what I'm saying? Um, hold on. I don't know. I don't think I can. I don't. Are you wait? Are you speaking, bro? No, you muted. All right. Or I can't hear you when you're speaking. I can't hear you at all, my boy. um. a-
Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah. Now I can. Yep. I can hear you now.
Bet. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. Nah. Yeah, I was wondering. The other day. I bet, bro.
Yeah.
Let me see. Nah, do your thing. I was saying that pretty much. I'm just running it up right here with Frankie was calling me, but I was switching devices. I wasn't trying to hang up on him, so I was saying that keep playing your beats, run it up, and don't even trip, man. Don't even trip. Just keep
Got
playing
you. Got
beats,
you.
and like I'm listening. Trust me, I'm paying attention. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you or nothing. If anything, I'm just
Nah.
listening.
Yeah. I was just making sure I didn't want to fuck up the stream or anything. You know what I'm saying? So.
Nah, you good? You ain't messing
all
nothing up, bro. Run it up, bro. Go ahead, run it up. Show the
right. All
people
right.
what's up.
All right. Bet. Um, so this beat right here, I made this one a couple months ago. I think this one's pretty good. I like it. It's some chill stuff. This is some like Pure Born. I don't know if anybody like knows who Pure Born is. Like, he's producer. He works with like Playboy Cardi and stuff. And I like kind of replicate his style of beats. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly, he's like one of my favorite artists. So I do stuff like type of beats like he does. So you know what I mean? I'm gonna show you guys this one. Uh, I got like three more, and yeah. I'm gonna play it to the middle, like where the beat like plays the verse part. That's that one. I just I made I
What's the
probably
one called? Like, do you got names for these so far? Are you gonna release them or you have them available
um
to purchase? Are these personal beats?
these are beats I made. These are all the beats I made myself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Uh, I got like a collab beat that I made with one of my boys, and yeah. This beat I'm probably just gonna sell eventually at one point. I don't know.
Mhm.
Couple of these beats I'm probably gonna sell. I might hop on some of them. I don't know. It all depends how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? All depends on what
Yeah.
like the the way I'm feeling. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yo, I want to hop on this beat right now. You know, I got some shit to say. You know,
Yeah.
but like for this the next beat I'm gonna play, me and my friend Tommy, he Me and him, we both made this beat together. I did the sample, and he did all the drums and stuff. And he's also an artist too. He's from Rhode Island, and he lives in the same city as me. So you know, me and him cooked up a long time ago, like not a long time ago, like a month ago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play this beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what it do, my boy? Hey, give me 1 second. Real quick. My bad, boss. Hold on, Frank. My bad. Nigga, just give me 1 second, Frank. But I want to say, bro. So real quick, shout out La Puffy tapping in. Shout out to you for tapping in, bro. Shout out to you, your boy, for the instrumental. So which one did you collab with? And was it this specific one you just played? Was that the one that you said?
Uh, the one I'm about to play, yeah. Me and him,
My bad,
we
Frank.
yeah, we did this one together. Uh,
Yeah. Now go ahead if you want to play it, bro. Bump it, bro. Bump it. And do your thing, man. Turn it all the way up. Put the volume all the way up. Let the people bump it, man. Show this young man some love. Go show
got
some respect. You already know what it is. Thank y'all.
word, got you. Yeah, that's that one. It's the one me and bro made. I got this beat right here that I made. Um, this one's not bad. I kind of like it, honestly. It's pretty smooth. You know what I'm saying? This one only took me like 15 minutes to make. These beats, all these beats I make are pretty easy to make, pretty simple, pretty quick. But um, here I'll play this right here.
Bad. Hey, my boy. Hey, keep pushing, bro. Because most fools and nothing wrong with buying your beats. But if you can make them, my boy, it's a different type of talent. So do your
Nah,
thing.
yeah,
Run it up.
nah, yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's the other one. I got this one. I made this one like a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
Man, do your thing. Do your thing.
Um, they all kind of really sound the same in the category, but they all have their different like like sound. You know what I mean? A whole different sample, obviously, a whole different like the way I make the samples and stuff and all that. So you know what I mean. Um, this one right here, this one's pretty cool. It's kind of different from me. You know what I mean.
No, 100, 100.
So I'm gonna play this one for y'all.
Nah, do your thing, bro.
Yeah, that's that one. You know what I'm saying? Some different shit, and I did everything on that. I made all the sounds, all that. You know.
Now, yeah, facts. So, where do you get your inspiration from when you make these beats? They just come on, I try
Um.
to think like what comes in the mind and the ear of an engineer and producer because I mean I don't know if it's just me, bro. Like I can rap, I could come up with words. You know what I mean? I have fun with it, bro. I'm not acting like I'm Eminem all the time, but what I'm getting at is that like I'm able to do that, like you know, and even then.
hmm
But I never fully grasped the concept of like what y'all hear to be like, hey, like, bam, like this can get turned into that. Like, so like, what's your creative process that you usually do? Is it random? Is it just like, man, I'm all over the place with it? I just get inspired. But like, what's some of your basic like, man, this is how I conduct. This is how Luv4Brady makes a beat.
So basically, really, like, I got my sound from like Pure Born. I don't know if you know who Pure Born is, but he's a
I do
producer.
not put me up on game, man. I ain't tripping. I'm willing to learn.
He's a producer and an artist, and he produces for a lot of big artists. Like I don't know if you know Playboy Cardi. He
I
produced.
know who Playboy Cardi is.
Yeah, he produced for him like all his old music and stuff. He produces for uh he produced for 6ix9ine at one point.
Oh my gosh, that guy was a guy, but I mean, hey, times change. Hey, it's life. It happens. It happens, bro.
yeah.
Hey,
Um he also produced for uh who was I gonna say? Shit. What's his name? Oh my god, it just popped out of my head. Uh he produced for Chavo, um produced for shit, man. I forgot the name, bro.
nah, don't worry,
Uh,
bro. There's many artists out here, bro. So I do not blame you. I be trying to tell people out here, like, even cut your boy Six, do some slack, man. There's a lot of people to remember.
yeah, he produced for a lot of artists though, a lot of big artists. He produced for
Okay.
Trippy Red.
Okay.
Um, I think he did produce for um I forgot bro's name. Oh uh I don't know. I can't remember, but he produced for a lot of big people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of big people. I just can't remember the names right now. I'm like brain dead.
Nah, do your thing, bro. If
But
anything, I was gonna say I usually try to wrap it up around an hour anyway. I'm not trying to rush you off or nothing, but want to say we close it out, play that final beat we're about to play. You know what I'm saying?
got you.
I seen that. Don't worry. Let's go ahead and run that up, finish it off for the people. And before we do that, and you play, we finish it off with that. Go ahead and just shout yourself out, bro. Tell people where to find you, where to look you up, where to go support you. You want to shout out your brand, your mixtapes, your albums, your people, your engineers you work with, your artists you work with, bro. Now's the time I usually like to close it out and give you all that opportunity to do just that and show love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do your thing, bro. Big shout out to you. Thank you for tapping in and thank you for being respectful and understanding and all the people that really understand that I have a whole team with me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, I'm only one man and I do as much as I can, but I'm genuine. I'm genuine and
Uh,
communication goes a long way, bro. Trust me. So I appreciate you for being one of those individuals as well that get it, and but man, go ahead, shout your peoples out, shout what you got going on, whatever, everything before we close this one out. And it was a blessing to have you on, man.
Thank you, thank you. Shout out all my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Sully, shout out Gage, shout out Chris, shout out Rafi, shout out all my brothers. Shout out my boy Prod Ambient. Shout out my brother JQ. Um Shout out Villain, shout out Senchi, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Toki, shout out my boy Vux, shout out all the people and villains in the making in the server. Shout out everybody in my server, L4M. Um, Shout out all my fans too, you know, all the people that support me, my music. Um, and shout out my friend Tommy. Shout out my friend Griff, uh, Liddy Griff, you know. Um, Shout out Germ. Shout out all them people. Um, and yeah, I want to be here today without all of my peoples. You know, shout out Fade, all that, all them good peoples. You know what I'm saying? All the people that was there with me when I was learning and doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody who
No,
who who
facts.
rocking with me. You know.
Now, facts, bro. Shit. Well, I just want to go ahead and say, bro, big shout to them. Make sure after this y'all go run it up the interview. Make sure y'all check out Villains interview. Make sure y'all go check out Cinchi's interview. You know what I mean? Hey, it's all love, respect, bro. Shout out to you guys and your whole squad from SR Broadcast. The team from us and our partners and all the co-hosts and everybody. Make sure you guys go check out all the upcoming lives coming up this week. We got a whole lot on the way, but let's show love to Luv4Brady. You guys know what we're really here for today at this current time. Y'all hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe on his page, our page, this interview, and let's close it out with a dope beat and instrumental for the talented Luv4Brady. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing.
Facts, facts. I got you. I got you. Yeah, but that's really it. You know what I'm saying? It's really what I got.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro, but that's the thing, bro. Is that like you come on here, you doing your thing. It's original. It's you coming up, bro. So it's like this, bro. The things you do are not as easy as they look. So that's the credit you got to give yourself, bro.
Nah, yeah,
Regardless of what you make, what you feel, what reactions you expect or want or don't, just know what you're doing, bro, is real. Just know what you're doing is
facts,
real, bro.
facts.
I promise you, the people who are really listening are the people listening, taking their time. Sometimes there's not even the people that are, oh, promise you,
Yeah,
bro. Sometimes
yeah.
that's just all effects and fools ain't even really, I've had that. My friends know me and I tell them, and uh, uh, maybe it's just me, but growing up because of how I was raised, it's hard for me to show excitement. You know what I'm saying? So my homies be thinking like, fuck. But in my
Yeah.
head, like, all right, for a big example, this fool J. Cole is my favorite rapper. I mean,
Uh-huh.
no me writing, no nothing. I worked 3 months straight just to get tickets at this man's concert, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I I get there. I was with an ex-associate. What I mean by that, a little fling I used to be with, right? My young,
Mm-hmm.
as far as I was only 18, bro. I get there and we leave. She's like, "You look bored to death." I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, inside, I was living it. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Bro, I was the time of my life." So like, it's even my home, my friend, but because I'm really listening, like I don't know if it's a part of my ADHD that I get super hyper focused and locked in,
Nah, yeah.
and like that's me, but that's how I get. Like, that's just me, most people. But what I'm getting at is that I be really paying attention, you know what I'm saying? So do your thing, bro. It's an honor to have you on here. Thank you for tapping
Appreciate you,
in
bro.
with us.
For
And
real.
yeah, man, we got any last words for the people before we wrap it up?
Um,
Out.
shit. Shout out SR Broadcast, you know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody for joining the shit. Appreciate everybody in here who tapped in, tuned in, you know what I'm saying? All the people, all the support, you know. Shout out everybody, and I appreciate you for letting me on here and shit, and most definitely get a part 2, you know what I'm saying? You know, get something going for sure.
Now, facts, bro. We can most definitely, and thank you to everybody that tapped in. I can go on and on and on all the names, but I'm just going to say you guys know directly who you are. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for tapping in. Thank you guys for comedy. Thank you guys for showing love. That's what it's about, bro. We come here to show love, network, come together, and that's really all it is, bro. Because I don't want nothing more or less because if people didn't notice, bro, is even if people had numbers or not, I don't pick people based off that. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. It's integrity over here, just trying to see people shine, and that's how we pick based off like, all right, man, this and that. And anybody that knows, that's why we always do video chats before. I used to not really do that, but now I do that all the time. Now let's chop it up. Let's talk before we get on. Let's chop it up. Let's talk before we get on there. It lets me get a feel for what it is and what we're getting ourselves into, bro. Because truth is, like anything, welfare's free. Don't mean that everybody qualify. You feel me? That's the same,
No,
same
that's a fact.
thing. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. So like, yeah, it's free live interviews, and we don't mean that in a cocky way, but we gotta hold integrity, bro, and show what we really stand for, and show love to other artists and etc. entertainers alike. That's what we here for, bro. We're nobody perfect, and nobody trying to be better than nobody or trying to grab views or steal followers. Except we don't. Man, we're grateful even people like, comment, view. So thank y'all. Is the moral of the story. And big shout out to you, Luv4Brady. I'm gonna tap out. Super
Sure.
Righteous Broadcast. Shout out our partners and all the co-hosts. Y'all know what it is. Run it up and
Appreciate you.
stay tuned for a part 2.
For sure.
Yo, thing, man.
All right, yo. Safety, gang. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up too, all right?
I got you. Don't worry.